Prosperity for Libra. What may be forming behind the scenes? There is something quietly building in your life right now, Libra, and even if you cannot see it clearly yet, it is there. You may have felt it in moments of stillness, in those pauses between your daily routines when something inside you whispers that change is near. Not the loud, dramatic kind of change that shakes everything apart, but the kind that moves beneath the surface like roots spreading through rich soil. Prosperity does not always announce itself with fireworks and fanfare. Sometimes it begins as a subtle shift in the way you think, the way you feel about what you deserve, and the way the universe begins rearranging circumstances around you without your conscious effort. If you have been wondering whether the patience you have shown and the faith you have held are leading somewhere meaningful, this message is here to remind you that they absolutely are. Quiet shift 1. There is a particular kind of prosperity that most people overlook because they are too busy chasing the version that looks impressive from the outside. But you, Libra, have always understood that true abundance starts within. It starts with a feeling of peace, a sense of inner balance that tells you everything is going to work out, even when the evidence has not yet arrived. And right now, behind the scenes of your everyday life, something extraordinary is being assembled. Think of it like a puzzle that the universe has been putting together one piece at a time. You may have noticed small things lately, unexpected conversations that plant seeds of inspiration, doors that seem to crack open just slightly, or a growing sense of clarity about what you truly want from this next chapter of your life. These are not random events. They are signals. They are the early indicators that a season of genuine prosperity is forming around you. And the more you trust this process, the more powerfully it will unfold. You have spent years learning lessons that many people never learn at all. You have learned how to find beauty in imperfection, how to hold space for others without losing yourself, and how to keep your heart open, even when the world gives you every reason to close it. These are not just admirable qualities, Libra. These are the exact qualities that attract lasting prosperity. The universe does not reward those who grab and clutch and hoard. It rewards those who remain open, who stay gracious, who trust that what is meant for them will find its way. And you have been practicing this kind of trust for a very long time. Now the return on that trust is beginning to materialize. You may not see the full picture yet, and that is perfectly fine. Prosperity often reveals itself in stages, and the stage you are entering now is one of quiet accumulation. Resources are gathering, relationships are aligning, opportunities are positioning themselves in places you have not even thought to look yet. All of this is happening behind the scenes, in the invisible realm where energy becomes form, and what was once just a possibility begins to take shape as something real and tangible. So do not rush this process. Do not force it. Let it build at its own pace, because what is forming now has the potential to sustain you for years to come. The kind of prosperity that arrives slowly is the kind that stays. And Libra, what is coming for you is built to stay. Quiet shift 2. There is something important you need to understand about the way prosperity works in your life specifically. As a Libra, you are governed by a deep need for harmony. And this means that abundance flows most freely to you when your inner world is in balance. When you are at peace with yourself, when you are not fighting against your own desires or second-guessing your own worth, prosperity finds you easily. It moves toward you like water flowing downhill, naturally and effortlessly. But when you are out of balance, when doubt creeps in and you start comparing yourself to others or questioning whether you deserve good things, the flow slows down. It does not stop entirely, because the universe never gives up on you, but it slows. And this is why the inner work you have been doing recently is so significant. Every moment you have spent in quiet reflection, every time you have chosen to release an old grudge or let go of a limiting belief, you have been clearing the channel through which prosperity flows. You have been removing the debris that was blocking the current. And now that current is beginning to move faster. You can feel it, can you not? That subtle acceleration, that sense that things are starting to pick up momentum even though nothing dramatic has happened on the surface. This is the energy of behind-the-scenes prosperity, and it is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It works silently, invisibly, and then one day you wake up and realize that your life looks completely different from how it looked 6 months ago. That is the kind of transformation that is unfolding for you right now. Not a sudden explosion of change, but a steady, graceful evolution that honors your nature as a Libra. You thrive in environments of beauty and balance, and the prosperity that is forming for you will reflect those values. It will not come at the cost of your peace. It will not demand that you sacrifice your relationships or your health or your sense of self. It will arrive in a way that feels right, that feels aligned, that feels like it was always meant to be yours. And the reason it will feel that way is because it was. This prosperity has your name written on it, Libra. It has been waiting for you to reach this point in your journey. This specific moment when your readiness meets the universe's timing. And that moment, whether you realize it or not, is now. Quiet shift 3. Let us talk about something that many people misunderstand about prosperity, especially people who have lived long enough to see the cycles of life repeat themselves. Prosperity is not just about money. It never has been. Money is one expression of abundance, certainly, and it is an important one, but it is far from the only one. True prosperity includes health, peace of mind, meaningful relationships, creative fulfillment, and a deep sense of purpose. And when you look at your life through this wider lens, Libra, you may begin to see that prosperity has already been visiting you in ways you have not fully acknowledged. Perhaps it came as a conversation with someone who reminded you of your own strength. Perhaps it came as a moment of unexpected joy, a sunset that stopped you in your tracks, a memory that made you smile. Perhaps it came as a sudden insight about something that had been confusing you for years. These are all forms of prosperity, and they matter. They matter because they are evidence that the universe is actively engaged in your well-being. It is not sitting on the sidelines watching you struggle. It is sending you gifts constantly, in forms both large and small. And the more you recognize and appreciate these gifts, the more of them you will receive. This is not wishful thinking or empty philosophy. This is the way energy works. Gratitude is a magnet for abundance. When you notice the good that is already present in your life, and you feel genuine appreciation for it, you create a vibrational match for more good to flow in. You become a beacon, a signal tower broadcasting the frequency of abundance, and the universe responds to that signal by sending you more of what matches it. So as you move through this period of behind-the-scenes prosperity, Libra, make it a practice to notice what is already going right. Notice the small blessings. Notice the quiet miracles. Notice the ways in which life is already supporting you, even in the midst of challenges. Because those challenges are not evidence that prosperity is absent. They are evidence that you are growing, that you are being refined, that you are being prepared for something bigger than what you currently hold, and that something bigger is closer than you think. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Quiet shift 4. Now here is where things start to get really interesting. Because behind the scenes, the energy surrounding your financial and material world is shifting in a way that could surprise you. There are opportunities forming that you do not yet know about. Connections being made on your behalf that you cannot yet see. Doors being unlocked that you did not even know existed. And all of this is happening because of the energetic foundation you have been building through your patience, your integrity, and your willingness to keep going even when the road was uncertain. Libra, you need to understand something. The universe does not waste energy. It does not invest in things that are not going to produce results. And it has been investing heavily in you. Every challenge you have overcome, every lesson you have learned, every tear you have shed, all of it has been an investment. And investments produce returns. The returns on your life experience are now beginning to compound. And what that looks like in practical terms is a gradual but unmistakable increase in the flow of good things coming your way. You might notice it first in small ways. An unexpected check in the mail, a discount you did not ask for, a gift from someone who was thinking of you, a piece of information that saves you time or money. These small events are not coincidences. They are the early signs of a larger wave of prosperity that is building momentum. And as you acknowledge each one, as you receive each one with gratitude and grace, you accelerate the process. You tell the universe that you are ready for more, that you are open to receiving, that you trust the flow. And the universe always honors that trust. So pay attention, Libra. Pay attention to the subtle shifts in your circumstances, the quiet improvements in your daily life, the almost imperceptible ways in which things are beginning to get easier. These are the signs that prosperity is not just coming. It is already here. It has already begun. You are already inside the shift. The only question now is how fully you will allow yourself to receive what is being offered to you. Quiet shift 5. There is a particular area of your life where this behind-the-scenes prosperity may become most visible first, and that is in the realm of your relationships. As a Libra, your connections with others are not just important to you. They are essential. They are part of the fabric of your identity, part of the way you experience and understand the world. And right now, the universe is doing something remarkable with your relational landscape. It is bringing the right people closer and gently moving the wrong people away. You may have already noticed this. Perhaps a friendship that once felt draining has naturally faded, without any dramatic confrontation or painful goodbye. Perhaps someone new has entered your life who seems to understand you in ways that feel almost magical. Perhaps an existing relationship has deepened unexpectedly, revealing layers of connection that you did not know were there. These relational shifts are not separate from your prosperity. They are part of it. Because prosperity, real prosperity, includes being surrounded by people who see you, value you, and support your growth. It includes having the kind of connections that nourish your soul and inspire your best self. And that is exactly what is being arranged for you right now behind the scenes, in the invisible realm where the universe does its most important work. Trust this process, Libra. Trust that the people who are meant to be in your life will find their way to you, and the ones who are not will gently fall away. Trust that the quality of your relationships is about to improve in ways that will astonish you. And trust that this relational prosperity is just one piece of a much larger picture of abundance that is forming around you, piece by piece, day by day, moment by moment. Quiet shift 6. Here is something else that is forming behind the scenes, something you may not have expected. A renewed sense of purpose. A clarity about what you are here to do and who you are here to be that is sharper and more focused than anything you have felt in years. For a long time, Libra, you may have felt like you were drifting, like your sense of direction was unclear, like you were going through the motions without a clear destination in mind. And that is perfectly understandable. Life has a way of obscuring our purpose, of burying it under responsibilities and routines and the expectations of others. But right now, something is clearing away those layers of obscurity. Something is peeling back the covering and revealing once again the bright, burning core of who you really are and what you are really here to do. This clarity of purpose is one of the most valuable forms of prosperity there is, because when you know why you are here, everything else falls into place. Your decisions become easier. Your priorities become clearer. Your energy becomes more focused and more powerful. And the universe responds to that focused energy by opening doors that were previously invisible to you. You may find in the coming weeks and months that ideas begin to flow with unusual ease, that projects you had abandoned suddenly seem worth revisiting, that a creative spark you thought had gone out forever begins to glow again, faintly at first, then brighter and brighter until it illuminates your entire path forward. This is the prosperity of purpose, Libra, and it is one of the greatest gifts the universe can give. It is the gift of knowing that your life matters, that your presence on this earth has meaning, that the years you have lived and the wisdom you have gained are not just personal treasures but resources that can benefit the world around you. And when you begin to live from that understanding, when you begin to act on that clarity, the material prosperity you have been hoping for will follow naturally. It always does. Purpose and prosperity are partners, Libra. They walk hand in hand, and both of them are walking toward you right now. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Quiet shift 7. Let us speak now about something that is perhaps the most exciting part of what is forming behind the scenes for you. And that is the element of surprise. Because not all prosperity can be predicted, and not all blessings can be anticipated. Some of the best things that will happen to you in this next season of your life will come completely out of nowhere, catching you off guard in the most wonderful way. This is the universe's way of reminding you that it is always working on your behalf, even when you are not paying attention, even when you have forgotten to ask, even when you have momentarily lost faith. The surprises that are coming are not small, inconsequential things. They are meaningful, significant developments that will change the trajectory of your life in ways you cannot currently imagine. Perhaps it will be an opportunity that arrives from a direction you never expected. Perhaps it will be a resolution to a problem you had given up trying to solve. Perhaps it will be a reconnection with someone from your past who carries a message or a gift that you desperately need. Whatever form these surprises take, they will carry with them the unmistakable signature of divine timing. You will know when they arrive that they could not have come at any other moment. They will feel perfectly placed, perfectly timed, perfectly aligned with exactly where you are in your journey. And that feeling of alignment will be confirmation of everything you have been sensing, that something big is forming behind the scenes, that the universe has not forgotten you, that your best days are not behind you but ahead of you. Libra, you have earned these surprises. You have earned them through your patience, your grace, your unwavering commitment to being a good person, even when goodness seemed to go unrewarded. Nothing you have done has gone unnoticed. Nothing you have given has gone unrecorded. The universe keeps perfect accounts, and your balance is overflowing with credits that are now ready to be cashed in. So keep your heart open. Keep your eyes open. Keep your spirit light and your expectations high. Because what is coming for you from behind the scenes is going to exceed anything you have dared to hope for. And it is going to arrive sooner than you think. Quiet Shift 8. As we come to the close of this message, Libra, I want you to sit with something for a moment. I want you to really let it sink in. Everything you have been through in your life, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every struggle, every moment of doubt, all of it has been preparation. All of it has been the universe's way of forging you into the person who is capable of receiving and sustaining the prosperity that is now forming behind the scenes. You were never being punished. You were never being overlooked. You were being prepared. And now the preparation is nearly complete. The foundation has been laid. The groundwork has been done. And the structure of your new prosperity is beginning to rise from that foundation, one floor at a time, one blessing at a time, one miracle at a time. So what do you do now? You keep going. You keep trusting. You keep showing up as the beautiful, balanced, graceful soul that you are. You keep doing the inner work, keep releasing what no longer serves you, keep making space for what is trying to come in. And above all, you keep believing. Believe that the best is yet to come, because it is. Believe that the universe has not run out of blessings for you, because it has not. Believe that the prosperity forming behind the scenes is real and powerful and headed straight for you, because it is. You are a Libra, and that means you understand better than most that life is about balance. The years of challenge are now being balanced by years of reward. The seasons of waiting are now giving way to seasons of receiving. The behind-the-scenes work is about to become the front and center reality of your life. And when it does, when you finally see the full scope of what has been building for you, you will understand why it took so long. You will understand why it had to happen this way. And you will be grateful, so deeply grateful, that you never gave up. Because you did not give up, Libra. You held on. And now everything you held on for is arriving. You have two options after this video. Close it and hope things shift. Or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.